Hey guys, and welcome back to season 2 of a 30-year-old gay man watching a children's show with his neck, beard, and mustache. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to season 2 of Rainbow High as a show that exists. So, for anybody new here, I am a 30-year-old architecture student who is a dumbass and decided to minor in anthropology, so I'll be in college longer. I am in the middle of the architectural boot camp right now. I should probably be working on my design, but instead we are going to react to the season 2, episode 1 premiere of Rainbow High, which is titled Welcome Back, bElLa, Season 2, Episode 1, Rainbow High. Welcome Back, bElLa has a runtime of about 7 minutes and 24 seconds, and that's going to be a little bit longer than what I usually work with. So I think we're going to switch up the format of the stuff where I'm going to more or less summarize what's going on, throw in clips, but we're not going to watch it together necessarily. I always have the videos linked down below if you want to watch them from the official Rainbow High material. And they're good. They're short episodes, but they're good. But I think in order to, one, save my ass from like any kind of copyright thing, because I am doing commentary, that'll help. And also it might make the runtime like not so crazy. So yeah, season 2, episode 1. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so welcome back, bElLa. The first 30 seconds we establish is Bella's slowly waking up to Stella Monroe, Daria Roslyn, I think, Roslyn is her last name, and Cheryl Myers are all surrounding Bella. And as Bella's waking up on the couch, they're all a little confused what she's doing there. Bella like wakes up, she's like, sorry, it's been a long morning, I'm your new roommate. And then Bella's like, I hope that me being your new roommate, that's okay. All the girls laugh and they're like, yeah, no, that's totally fine. You're like our third roommate this semester. And then they go on to discuss how Bella's room is probably cursed. And that's why they keep running through roommates so much. So after the introductions to the roommates, the room, everything, Bella and the girls move into the kitchen area where they start making French toast, and Stella Monroe, being the British person that she is, she definitely doesn't have a super annoying voice, and it definitely isn't grating my ears while I watch all 7 minutes of this.
I don't know how she thought she could pass off vintage Chanel as her own, as if no one would notice.
She brings some tea over to Bella. Bella's like, thank you for the tea, and she's like, yeah, absolutely. Now spill your tea. How did you get back into Rainbow High? And they're gonna keep avoiding it throughout the episode, just so you know that's like a common theme where it's like everybody's asking Bella and then they get interrupted by some other situation that makes it so Bella doesn't have to answer how she got back into the school. And that's kind of like the whole central theme of this episode is, how did Bella get back in? So in an effort to avoid answering the question, Bella flips it around and asks the girls like, how did their runway project go and everything, and they discuss like all the problems that went wrong, Miss Wright addressing those problems, and how their group was kind of, not in like shambles afterwards, but just like a little disconnected after the critiques of their runway project. And we learn that Stella's talent is cosmetology and hair, which I think we've known for a while now. Daria, her talent is like songwriting and singing, like music. And I don't know Cheryl's talent yet. They might have said it in the episode. I just haven't paid attention. She might be a fashion girl. I don't know. Also, I'm not a big fan of her new hair. I miss her old hair. I know it was just like a lazy ponytail and she was definitely a background character. And this new hair is more like, it's not bad. I like her old hair so much better, and I know it exists, and now her hair looks like this. And, you know, she does look like Cher from Clueless, As If, blah, blah, blah. We've all seen the references. But it's not my favorite, but I love yellow. So I love that. And then Daria's look is fucking fabulous. She's got like light and dark mixed together, roses, all this stuff, just gorgeous. So let's keep going. Okay, so once again, we get another distraction from Bella returning to school, and this time it's Cheryl went to the washer and dryer in their unit, and pulled out all the laundry, and Stella Monroe's like vintage lipstick got mixed in with the laundry, and it turned everything this kind of tie-dye pink. And all the other girls are like freaking out, like, oh no, pink. And Stella just laughs and she's like, the world needs more pink, blah, blah, blah. They all start freaking out, like everybody's like yelling at each other and all this stuff. And then that gives Bella an excuse to be like, okay, you guys deal with that shit. I'm gonna go check on my old friends and everything. And then Bella leaves and goes out in the hallway.
That was my limited edition Forever Fuchsia. It's been discontinued.
We're lucky you're not evaluated on laundry.
Ouch. That was way harsh, Daria.
I'm gonna head out and let you guys sort this all out.
I made
Cool?
sure I separated colors and everything. Colin!
Okay, so as Bella goes out into the hall, there is this announcement over the intercom saying that if anybody wants to talk about their feelings and their fashion, to go over to Miss Morin's office and hang out with her. But with only her. It's Miss Wright doing the announcement, and she's like, fuck off, go talk to Miss Morin, which I love. I love their dynamic. I think they're so funny. So Bella comes walking out. Room 313 is taped off. There's like smoke and char everywhere, electricity sparking, all of this crap. The pink boy is crying in the hallway. I think it's because his project didn't go that well, or maybe he got cut. I don't know. I still want a doll of the pink boy. As Bella is walking through the hallway, there's all this gossip, like Kaia Hart and Crystal Bailey are talking about like how Amaya and River are official now. It is canon, they are shipped, blah, blah, blah. And Kaia's like, yeah.
I know. I just love when I'm right.
And she has this like thicker Latina accents, and I really love it. It sounds so pretty. And now I don't hate my Kaia Hart doll as much. Kaia Hart doll as much. And then after that, Crystal is like, I can't believe that the Devious family, you know, the Devious twins, they got a ski lodge. So I smell like merch. I know we're getting that Rainbow High dormitory house later this year. And if there's one thing MGA loves making, it's a ski lodge. We had a Brat ski lodge, the LOL ski lodge, and I could see them making a Rainbow High ski lodge, especially since we have all those winter dolls coming up later this year. Oh my god, that's probably how it's all tied in together. Yeah, we're probably going to end up with like a ski lodge playset. Hosted by the Devious twins, who are just the bitchiest little bitches, and I love them.
I heard Jet Dawson is back. She just flew in from Japan.
Well, I heard Poppy Rowan is DJing at Theater Party this week. I wonder if I can get an invite.
And we're still walking through the hallway with Bella, and we focus in on Carmen Nichols and Colin, and they're having a discussion, and they're talking about Jet Dawson and how she just flew in from Japan. And I know a lot of people have been talking about how Jet Dawson is Asian coded, and maybe that's like further evidence that she is supposed to be an Asian representative doll because she's coming in from Japan. And then Colin talks about how Poppy is going to DJ at some party and hopefully he can get in. And I feel like there might be this arc where Colin tries to get back with Skylar, even though later in this episode, Kaia is like, hey, Bella, why don't I try to hook you up with Colin? And she's like, Colin, ew, never. Like, we're not doing that. I still want a Colin doll, so, you know, something to perform voodoo on. And once everybody has noticed that Bella is walking through the hallway, the Devious twins are there, and they start clapping and doing like this dramatic thing. The lights turn down, it focuses on them. They come out being their bitchy selves, and this is what they say.
It is so nice to finally meet the infamous Bella Parker in person.
I don't think I'm infamous.
Oh no, you are.
Okay.
I'm Laurel. This is my sister, Holly. We're big fans, and we look forward to, seeing more of you. Click, click.
Hey, editing Jeffrey here. So I didn't even realize it, but when the girls are like, click, click, it takes me back to that moment in the first season when you see that camera flash, and then Bella's picture gets put up and taken. And I think there was like a fan theory that the those sisters were involved in getting bElLa kicked out of Rainbow High. So I think that's a little bit more evidence, like, or pointing us in the direction that it was actually the devious twins that got bElLa kicked out in the first place. Okay, and then after bElLa's interaction with Laurel and Holly, devious, Crystal Bailey comes up and she's like, hey, I'd like to get an exclusive about your return to Rainbow High in the scene. And bElLa's like, I don't know about that. And then this is when Kaia comes in. She talks about how she's the head matchmaker at Rainbow High. She matches everything from like friends, fashion, relationships, whatever. And that's when she's like, hey, that Colin boy over there, you know, might want to give that a shot. And bElLa's like, fuck that. Oh yeah, and I forgot that the A's come up to bElLa and they're like, hey, if you need anything, just let us know. Avery and Aiden are really sweet. And then Ainsley kind of comes in and she's sassy and she's like, yeah, you can borrow my rule book. I put notes in the margins if you want to read them. Because, you know, bElLa broke the rules and she came back and I don't know. I love Ainsley. I'm super excited. She's the Orchid doll, right? Like, I think that's who the Orchid doll is. So I'm excited to get Ainsley. And then Carmen Nichols comes over and bElLa's like, holy crap, you know who I am? And Carmen's like, yeah, I'd love for you to come on and just tell your side of the story if you want to, whatever, no pressure. And I kind of like that because we all kind of thought that Karma was going to be like this huge bitch. And anytime I've seen an interaction with her, she's just been really nice. And then after all of those interactions with everybody in the hallway, bElLa goes to her old dorm where Amaya replaced her. She takes a moment outside in the hallway reading the plaque that says, Amaya Rain, Jade Hunter, Ruby Anderson, and Violet Willow. So her name has been taken off of the plaque outside and everything. And she's just sitting there, and I don't know, it just makes me like, I love Amaya, obviously. Like, Amaya's like my looks queen. Like, aesthetically, I think she's one of the most beautiful dolls we've been given, especially Series 1 Amaya. But, I don't know. I still want bElLa to work, even though I hate saying bElLa. And that's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people really like to diminish their relationship. And if there's one thing people love doing, it's dismissing any kind of queer or anything. Because I don't know how many people have been like, oh, why do you want them to be in a relationship so bad? I'm like, because queer representation matters, so fucking eat my ass. But let's get back into the story. So bElLa takes some time looking at the plaque. She goes into the room and there's all this drama happening.
Hey girls, let's... I don't care what you say the story is. You know you're out of line.
Okay, and that's just kind of how the episode ends. I'm pretty sure like what they're doing right here is one of those misleading cliffhanger bits where they're like, you're out of line, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm sure it's just going to be like, in the next episode, we find out they're just doing like an acting reel or something. So yeah, that is Welcome Back, bElLa, the first episode of season 2. I do hope that they do these longer episodes. Like the 7-minute episode thing, I liked having an extra 2 minutes of content. It does mean I'm gonna have to change up my thing because I'm like pretty sure I'm not supposed to be showing you guys like basically the whole episode and just editing out like certain parts. What were some of my favorite parts? I loved meeting the new girls, especially Daria. She looks freaking amazing. Just so pretty. Cheryl, I like her outfit and I like her like whatever Cali girl vibe, like stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of her new hair. I'll probably get used to it. Or when I get my doll, I can wash the product out of her hair and put it in the ponytail the way I like it. I know some of the dolls are showing up. Somebody already got like the ice blue doll and the peach doll. So they're starting to show up. They usually kind of show up in California the first week, and then the preceding weeks they kind of move across America. And I live in Idaho, so I usually get those dolls on my shelf about a week after they show up in California. I don't want Colin to get a redemption arc or anything. I don't want him getting in a relationship with anybody in the main cast or anything. Oh, Kaia, that was cool. I love her accent. I love her more like Latina feel. I still think her first outfit is atrocious, but I don't hate my Kaia doll as much as I did. Now I like her, so that's good. This is why I like watching the show. It really gives me a more well-rounded view of the character. I'm still hoping for bElLa, even though I hate it. let me know what you think about season 2. What are you excited for? What are you not excited for? Do you like this new format? I know it's different, but I've already been recording for like 30 minutes and I have to edit this down. So it's gonna take a lot more editing for these. And I try to get them out within a day or 2 after the episode comes out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in another 2 weeks when we get a new episode of Rainbow High is a Show That Exists. Where the fuck is my Jet Dawson doll?